movement yet. I am an ex Nokia people. I used to work for 16 years in Nokia. Left Nokia at the end of 2007 and joined Valve. And I'm currently heading the Valve's service design functions. So we have a service design team, and also acting as a senior consultant here. In Nokia, I used to do loads of stuff. Last thing was I'm one of the founders of Widgets.com, and that was the last project that I did in Nokia. And before that, I was in ventures doing some other stuff. A device called M-Box, which used to be sort of a competitor for Apple iPod, which luckily never came out of the tube. Okay, so Valve, just a few words that you can jump into the real beef, which is then these pitches for different vendors. But Valve was founded in 2000. It's about 46 persons, and what we like to think that we do, we create specifically influential interactions between the brands and their customers. Sounds like a marketing bullshit, but we are actually very agile and well, sometimes even a bit too passionate. So really, if we have opinions, we have no objections, nothing stopping us from telling them. We'd rather work with the customer who actually wants to work with us as with all our opinions and expertise. Fairly cross-competent team. We have a large front-end developer team, and we have digital marketing experts. So pretty many kind of talent within the 46 people. Okay, and if you think about the company otherwise, I mean, it's the most rewarded company in digital media actually in Finland. Have lots of different type of trophies globally. The customer base is Nokia is a large customer. UPM 10 is a large customer. Then we have quite a bit of a heavy industry, large companies as our customers. On the other hand, we do work for Finnish Search or the Cancer Society, and then the company has been quite strongly involved in some of the startups. Like Jaiku was actually developed in here in the third floor. They live with us. Widgets, which I very well know, we used when I was involved in Nokia. Still, we used Valve to make our internal marketing material, and then after that we continued concepting the actual design, and then even developing. The whole front end was developed here. It was a very in-depth partnership with Valve. And I have to like the company so much that I moved here when it was possible. Treehouse is a joint venture between US company called Snap TV, and Valve, and they're developing a game called Echo Rangers, which is now actually public. It's a massively multiplayer online game for kids with very noble goal of educating kids for environment. And then Tripsay is also, we have actually an investment in there. It's a social networking travel site, and they actually live now where Jaiku used to live. So sort of like big companies, a lot of digital marketing, startups as key partners, and then quite a bit of mobile know-how in this house also. So most of the biggest selling or biggest distributed web runtime, which is in Nokia, are actually developed and concepted by us.
Hey, can I ask you that?
Yeah.
Okay, you are just talking about the startups. Just going to ask that.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was just wondering that how can the startups afford really
the
the services?
Yeah, actually
that was my question.
Yeah, good question. There actually is only like
Say
four.
they're not paying Nokia prices.
It's all under negotiations, of course. I mean, one of the things is that we know we have been working with so many different types of ventures so far. These four are sort of like only something we can publish. At the moment, we have several customers who are really small startups, and one of the benefits is that we know how TechS things work, how the application, how the whole things works best with them. So we're pretty effectively enabling startups to be using TechS money for development. Then there have been cases where our team has actually been part of the startup team. That was the case in WeChat. People were sitting here, but they were also sitting with us in Nokia premises. And then, okay, well, I told you already that startups can live here, so we have either investments there or we have agreed with a specific pricing, for example, so that they can afford us in the development. One of the things is TripSay is like that. We're basically having an in-kind investment with them. And then, well, Treehouse is an example where we have actually invested pretty heavily on the actual start. Yeah, well, basically, it's a really complicated world. I think it's a good picture that obviously everybody and many people have bloody brilliant ideas, and now the unfortunate thing is that there's just so much out there. If you follow up with programmable web, you can find out that there's an average 3.6 new machines coming every single day, and that's been the trend for the last 3 years that I've been following it up. So in the enormity of everything, on plentifulness of everything, it's really crucial to get the position right and utilize all the social networks that can be utilized to integrate into people's life. So basically, this is what we want to do with startups. We want to have an effect on them. We believe that we can help startups in there. Yeah, that was pretty much it. So welcome. I hope you have a nice evening here, and I hope those bloody chairs won't drill your asses into slices. Okay.